What's up, everybody? Jacob here, and welcome to Geeks First. On today's episode, we're going to go back to where it all began with Flesh and Blood's premiere set, Welcome to Rathe. Let's begin. What is Flesh and Blood? In case you don't know, Flesh and Blood is a hero-centric game where you and your opponent duel with the goal to reduce each other's life points to 0. Using your skills as a player to navigate your equipment and cards to claim victory. Flesh and Blood is a unique system which will be explained much more in detail in my How to Play Flesh and Blood video later on this channel, so stay tuned for that video when it's released. What is Flesh and Blood? Welcome to Rathe. Flesh and Blood's premiere set was none other than Welcome to Rathe Alpha, which was released on October 11th, 2019. The set code, which typically has 3 letters, is a combination coined WTR. This was the first set released in Flesh and Blood, and as such was considered a standalone set, which could be both drafted and played in several formats supported by Flesh and Blood. More on these in a later video. WTR contains 226 cards in the set and had an MSRP of about $3.99 US, or typically $95 to $99 from your friendly local game store. WTR consisted of the following in its set: 15 tokens, 132 commons, 48 rares, 15 super rares, 10 majestics, 5 legendaries, and 1 fabled card. In a later video, we'll go into depth on the rarity tiers. You can see the stats in the Collector Center, more on that in a later video. Flesh and Blood releases sets in the following manner. On release, the boxes you can obtain are first edition, which is typically a limited print run. Then later, the same core cards are released in unlimited, but with variations on foiling to keep first edition unique and collectible. For Welcome to Rathe, Unlimited was released on November 6th, 2020. With the same combination of cards that were in first edition, but with the following modifications. For WTR, there were 2 variations on print runs. One in Belgium, which contained cards that were later banned and removed from the subsequent unlimited print run, which was released from Japan. Each box looked the same, except the bottom you can tell which facility they were printed in. Note, the Belgium boxes are slightly smaller than the Japanese boxes, and at this time is the only place you can obtain the cards Drone of Brutality, which was subsequently removed from the Japanese print run after the ban announcement on March 18th, 2021. First edition sets are more sought after by collectors due to their cold foils, which are alternative foil variations of existing cards in first edition that are highly collectible yet also playable. These same cards are available in Unlimited, but are not in cold foil, thus giving collectors and players cards that are not only functional for the game, but are also highly sought after at this time. Unlimited sets, like Welcome to Rathe, are also called Unlimited, but they don't last forever. Currently, Welcome to Rathe is OOP, or out of print, as of December 1st, 2021. So while you can't get any more from distribution at this time, there are still plenty on the market available for around MSRP or lower. This set had 4 unique pack arts, with the heroes of each set depicted on the 4 wrappers, which would become a main line in future releases. Katsu, the ninja, Dorinthia, the warrior, Bravo, the guardian, and Reinar, the brute, were our 4 heroes introduced in WTR. Inside of a pack, you'd get the following cards: 1 token per pack, 4 generic commons, 7 class commons, being a mix of brute, guardian, ninja, and warrior, 1 rare, 1 rare or better, meaning it could be a rare, super rare, or majestic, 1 piece of equipment, we'll come back to that in another video, and 1 foil card, which can be anything that's a non-token rarity. Fun fact, of the cards that were in WTR, there were 2 specific cards called Cracked Baubles that were in every box. These cards had no purpose other than drafting, and were used in case you didn't meet the 30 card minimum. So they were sort of a stigma around these cards when they first came out, as if it was a joke. Now, me personally, I collect the heck out of these cards, and I love the art. I can't wait to see what theories may result, or later LSS reveals from the possibility of what's inside the bauble, or maybe there isn't anything inside the bauble, and it's all a figment of our imagination. But then again, what can it be used for? The ideas are plenty. I'll let you decide. Anyways, WTR overall was a superb set, with many cards still used today's meta, such as staples in generic like Sink Below, Razor Reflex, Sigil of Solus, Enlightened Strike, Pummel, Unmovable, and so many more. On the next episode, we venture into the second set of Flesh and Blood, Arcane Rising, which to date is actually one of my personal favorite sets, so stay tuned to find out why. May the stack ever be in your favor, and your decisions logical and true. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content notifications. Until next time, Jacob, signing off. Whee! Okay. Thank you. Well, I don't sell this at Payless.